Welcome back. I'm playing Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector, and we'll get started on our next multiplayer matchup. I am playing as the Astra Militarium, and we're going against the Chaos Demons of Khorne. We're playing the Place of Challenge, Strategic Command, 2,000 points. It's an 80-point target with an 8-turn limit. So what I wanted to try on this map is, since it's fairly open, I wanted to play a little bit around with the Vanquishers, because I don't feel like I've really had good experience with those guys yet. So I want to see how that'll work against a demon. So hopefully I'll be able to snipe out some of their summoning units, but we'll play around and see what we can do. So I've got 2 tank commanders, I've got 2 Leman Russ Vanquishers. Now I kind of feel like I should be giving these guys the heavy flamers, because if he closes the distance, I don't think I'm going to be able to land very many attacks on him here, so the flamer would help mitigate that. And then I have one that's going to be a demolisher cannon. I have sentinels that have the flamers. I don't think it makes a lot of sense to do the multi laser or the plasma gun, given that we're going to be fighting some low tier infantry. And then I have a couple of Cadians with their melee builds to just try to hold the line against the bloodletters that are likely going to be on the map here. But if he goes with fleshhounds, then they're just going to be able to flame those guys down and get a kill without much issues. So we'll see how we can do on the matchup here. I'll kind of set up a big armored core in the center, and then hopefully with the tank commanders they should be able to get the accuracy buffs from those guys to really help the Vanquishers get some shots from afar. So unfortunately I don't have any flyers, so as he has the Bloodthirster, he's able to move those guys around the map quite a bit more efficiently than I am, and that is allowing him to capture a lot of those points before I can. Let's just try to set up some overwatches, although I don't think they should be able to get over here that quickly. So maybe I should just be moving guys forward more. This is the tank commander, so again I want to try to get him close so everybody can carry on their buffs with each other. I guess I can bring you over here and you can come here. Now if I do this, that's probably going to block you in. I can set up some overwatches here. Maybe I actually just move you up one, and I can try to set up the overwatches here if he's going to take the capture the point if he's got guys. But again, I don't know if he's going to be able to get up here unless he's got multiple Bloodthirsters that he's going to try to jump over here. But if he does, that would be an absolute disaster for him. Alright, so it looks like he did not try to do that. I can't say I'm terribly shocked. He does have fleshhounds, it looks like. Okay, so he's got like a smattering of like every unit here. So it actually looks like he's doing like an infantry build. Okay, so he does have a Bloodthirster. He's got the Bloodmasters. The question is, are you guys going to be able to shoot that far? Because I don't want to leave these guys exposed. Oh my god, I can't believe I missed. Oh, shit. Alright, this is not working out how I had planned. I thought maybe at really far range these guys are going to have amazing shots. Alright, well, let's try it with you. Oh my god. Alright, well, that's kind of disappointing. Now what I don't know is I don't know how much splash these guys are going to have. I guess we can just shoot into here. You miss. Alright, this is not going particularly well here. I suppose the other option I could do is I could give these guys like extra attacks. Yeah. Alright, so that's not great. I do have these Cadians over here. If I bring you guys through here, that should connect the battle lines all the way over here. I do want to take out these blood crushers because they can do their charge attack and they might lock me down. I wonder if I bring you over here, how much damage you can do to a blood crusher. Let's take a look. Yeah, you do a pretty good damage, so if I do this, can you kill these guys? Yeah, if you get good attack rolls, you can effectively take out a blood crusher with those guys. Now what I don't know is, can he attack at an angle over here? It's kind of awkward with that situation.
What next, sir?
Well, can you shoot into these guys? Alright, so your cannon's not terrible either. Well, let's just pull you back, I guess. I mean, I could do the, las cannon and stuff here, too. But I think at how much I'm missing those attacks, I probably want to save them to fight the Bloodthirster. And I can bring you to here. Although I don't know... I assume he's going to be able to cross the distance here, but I actually don't know that for sure. Set up some flame attacks here.
We'll light them up.
And I guess I'll just pull you back one. Because at least then those flesh hounds shouldn't be able to charge you. Alright, so he's running in. You'll get to kill there. Alright, can you guys attack on an angle? Yes, you can. Okay, I wasn't sure if they could attack from that spot or not. That's actually problematic, because now these guys are hitting me. Yeah, the rest of these guys are moving in. The Bloodthirsters are actually the ones that you gotta be careful, or the Bloodletters, because altogether they have good armor piercing, so they can really chop through a tank a lot more than the Fleshhounds are. The Fleshhounds are going to be annoying because they have a lot of movement, and so they may lock my tanks down. But it's the Bloodletters that are going to really be doing most of the damage here. Actually, that's not terrible damage with the Flamers against those guys. Yeah, see, they got such a limp dick charge attack there. Ah, I thought I had you far enough away that you weren't going to get charged. Yeah, they're closing the distance on me here. And he's doing a good job spacing his guys out so I can't stack my flamer attacks. Yeah, summoning more guys in. Alright, Bloodthirster is walking over. Summoning more guys. Yep. Alright, well, let's see. I don't think a Flamer is going to be able to take out a Fleshhound squad, but I don't actually know the answer to that. I am curious to see how grenades are going to do. They do quite poorly. Alright. That's kind of what I've been seeing. So I got an 85% chance. Okay, so the Vanquisher Cannon actually has no splash damage. That's interesting. I would have thought it would have a little bit of splash damage. At least one, but I guess that's not how it works. I can give these bonus attacks to our sentinels. Well, let's just start shooting into the bloodthirster because we need him to die. Nice. So he's really good at attacking single units, but he has no splash damage. These guys are totally locked down. If I get you up to here, I don't know if you're going to be able to wipe out a squad or not. I don't know why your chance to hit is so low there. I don't know why your chance to hit looks so bad here. These flesh hounds are the ones I really want to take out, though. So I'm going to have to do another squad to come here to do this. And they're down. I've got the Vanquisher here. If I pull you back, you can shoot here. Do that. Yeah, you're not going to be able to tank 2 of those attacks. I can bolter these guys down, maybe? Yeah, you can almost get a kill. So I think you should be able to squad wipe these guys. Nope, I guess not. I spoke too soon. Let's bring you up here. And let me guess, you're not going to get the kill? Nope, you did. So it really depends on if you land all of your attacks or not. So let's see, if that's the case... Enemy is behind full cover. Why is he behind full cover? So if I do this, you should be able to shoot here. Yeah, I think these Vanquishers were a mistake. I mean, they're doing good damage against the Bloodthirster, but I think by bringing 2 of them out, there's no splash damage to their cannon. I don't think they're going to be able to do enough for me here. Really, is if I just brought 1 or 2, and then I could have just had my tank commander. Yeah, I should have just had my tank commander giving a bunch of extra attacks, because I could have had 3 attacks with 1, and that would have been enough to kill these guys. And then if I had demolishers, I could be focusing down those blood crushers. I'm guessing you're not going to be able to kill this guy, right? Yeah, because you only have 2 splash. And then you guys barely do anything with your grenades. I was thinking maybe if I spammed a bunch of grenade attacks, that would be like this amazing situation. Well, I could pull back with you. Let's see if you can just kill these guys. Yeah, so sometimes you get a full squad wipe and other times you don't. So it makes sense to always attack with the sentinel first and either follow it up with a grenade or your support attacks. And then I'm guessing by pulling you back... Oh, great. And so I just put the sentinel next to my Cadian, so now they're going to get killed if this thing gets destroyed next turn, which it probably will. Ugh. Let's see here. I can pull you back.
Armored Sentinel, ready.
So yeah, you do 30 to 50 damage. So if I do this, you can almost squad wipe. If you do there, you could squad wipe.
Firing on target.
Yeah, you got a grazing hit, so you didn't do anything there. That's a real bummer.
Whose day are we ruining today, sir?
Armored Sentinel, ready.
Let's see, you have an extra attack. So yeah, that was a waste of that ability here, but it'll save a little bit of damage. Because I need those sentinels to survive to be able to flame down the rest of these guys. If I pull you back to here, I think that should give you enough to shoot into here. Yeah. Yep. And then I guess you'll just come like that. And now I'm going to have to let those blood crushers get attack of opportunity, but they don't do a ton of damage. Would have been nice to have killed another model there. So you're here. Yeah. Ah. Those vanquishers were a terrible idea. And then they can only attack one model. So I'd like to just make sure they can't attack my guys here, because I mean these guys should be able to harass the bloodthirster or bloodletters pretty badly. But if I were him, I would just run down here with some flesh hounds and then just use their flame attack to kill these guys, and then just move my flesh hounds to lock down tanks and things like that, especially because I have vanquishers. Because I mean the vanquishers would be good to let me take out some bloodletter. Yeah, see, you can't even kill a single model.
Awaiting your orders.
Yeah, I mean these guys should be able to kill the bloodmasters pretty easily with their attacks. I don't think they'll one-shot them.
For Emperor and Imperium.
But yeah, definitely dual vanquishers is not the way to go. And if I do vanquishers, I definitely think, oh my god, that single guy is going to be able to get the kill, isn't he? Oh, that's such bullshit. Yeah, the single vanquisher and bringing vanquishers, you know, having flamers on there I think would be helpful. Yeah, see the bloodletters are running down here. He's running him down to buff their armor piercing further. Yep, flame attacks. That should squad wipe them. Yep, it easily does. That's what I thought. Same thing over here. Gonna flame them? Yep. Yep. That's what you should be doing. And he's trying to close the distance with these guys. But heavy flamer should easily let me get those guys to die. Now I assume he's just going to use these guys to lock my other guys down. Yeah, see, they just don't do much damage. Yeah, the biggest issue I'm going to have is he's pushing me off of...
Armored Sentinel, ready.
Yeah, see, there he didn't even kill a single.
Got your armor right here, sir.
Armored Sentinel, ready.
Let's see, I could move you up and I could flame, and that would kill 2. I could get you up here and flame those guys down. But then you're definitely going to die if I do that, because I don't want all those bloodletters to attack you. If I move you up, I can have a double flame there.
Got your armor right here, sir.
I can start shooting down the bloodletters. I wonder with his double attack if he would be able to wipe out a squad of bloodletters. Let's try to flame. Yeah, see here, you almost wiped out a squad. Let's see, you're here. Too close. Too close. So these things must have a hell of a minimum range here.
Rolling out.
70%.
Armored Sentinel, ready.
Let's see here. You're a vanquisher. If I get you over here, your chance to shoot is not very
Got your armor right
good.
here, sir.
Armored Sentinel, ready.
You're here still. Yeah, so you can't move at that angle to get all three of those attacks going. You should be able to squad wipe the flesh hounds, even with your low accuracy. Yep, okay. I'm not quite sure why his chance to hit is so low. That seems very odd to me.
Sentinel,
If I bring you up here and flame, that should hit all three guys. Yeah, not enough to get the kill though.
Whose day are we ruling today, sir?
If I pull you back, will you be able to shoot this guy? Too close. So you need to be at least 5 tiles away to shoot? Really?
Armored Sentinel, ready.
Got your armor right
Wow, that sucks. That seems really far. Well, start squad wiping these, I guess. That's really bad.
Armored Sentinel, ready.
I don't really want him to get all those attack of opportunities into you. Maybe you can start wiping these guys out? Well, you did a pretty good job.
Understood.
Vanquisher still here, 36. Yeah. Boy, I am not a fan. I didn't realize these guys had such a long minimum range. Well, I guess we just shoot into these guys here, huh?
Armored Sentinel,
To
ready.
try to minimize the amount of stacking that he can do. I suppose if you had guys that were almost dead, you could move them in there and then using them as like kamikaze guys. That'll help, but I think with these full squads and everybody else there, he's going to have pretty good crit chances. Yeah, I didn't realize Vanquishers didn't have any splash and that they had such a long minimum range. Well, it's a good thing for me to learn this on this matchup here. Yeah, see those damn flesh hounds.
Search and destroy.
Alright, well, this is good for me to learn. If I move you here, he'll get surrounding on you. Wow, I can't believe you have such a long range there for a minimum range. I mean, I expected you to always have a pretty good maximum range, but I didn't think you were going to have such a long minimum range. I mean, I think that's effectively the same as the railgun, isn't it, for the Tau?
Right you are then.
It's like I got to pull you back or these guys are going to kill you. But then I also need to push forward to capture points. I think I'm pretty much hosed here.
Got your armor right here, sir.
So I don't think I'm going to have enough flamer attacks here to take these guys out. I mean, it's going to be pretty close.
Got your armor right here, sir.
Now, if I move you here, I have to assume that they can't do corner attacks, which means he's going to have to cycle guys through to attack me. I think that demolisher there is definitely dead. These guys are all moving through. Yeah, I don't have enough to do a strafing run. I guess let's just move you down to here. And then if nothing else, he has to use up his movement to cycle his guys through to attack me. And that'll also protect my Sentinel, which is actually the most important unit on this whole matchup. Yeah, see 150 damage. This is what I thought. Yep, and move those guys so you can keep cycling. He's moving those guys through so when it blows up it doesn't kill them. Yep, 150. He's gonna blow up on the Bloodmaster here.
One of us that falls, 10 more will take our place.
Yep, trying to get a rear attack into my Sentinel. Yep, 29 damage there. And then these guys are going to want to be chopping down my tank. He's trying to stack up his crits. Yeah, 150 damage. This is what I thought. Yeah, 149. Coming after my poor Sentinel. Yeah, you can kite the Bloodletters pretty easily, but the Fleshhounds you can't. They're definitely a problem. Yep, down. Yeah, using those guys to body block. And then he's using his tier 1 ability, which lowers the accuracy and movement. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's like, I'm pretty sure it's a dual buff, but I wasn't 100% sure. Well, even with this, it should be pretty close to getting a squad wipe, I would think. With just the amount of shots. Yep. And then I can start attacking the Fleshhounds, or I can start killing Bloodletters. We've got these single targets here. Maybe I should have just shot with my cannon. Because it actually looks like the cannon might be able to do a full squad wipe on the...
Whose day are we rooting today, sir?
Yeah, you could almost get a full squad wipe on that, especially if you follow it up with a heavy bolter.
Armored Sentinel, ready. Firing on top.
Let's attack here. I still got this Vanquisher cannon, but I don't really have any good single target stuff, especially with how far your range has to be.
Rolling out.
Oh my god. Yeah, I can't really get you into position to attack anything because of how long your range is. Yeah, these damn Vanquishers, man. That was a bad, bad choice.
Sentinel on the move.
Well, let's just flame them down here. Try to kill as many units as we can, I guess. Do squad wipes.
Whose day are we ruling today, sir?
You're here.
Armored Sentinel, ready.
You're there. You're still here. Although the guy that was blocking there was my tank commander. So I can't give bonus attacks to my sentinel because the debuff doesn't really matter for him.
Whose day are we ruling today, sir?
Oh, actually, I've got a tank commander here, so I can do that.
Sentinel, ready.
I can move you up one.
Sentinel on the move.
You can flame here. Take those guys out. You're still here. I don't know if I'm going to have enough to do a strafing run.
Whose day are we ruling today, sir?
I don't know why I can't see what's going on here.
Rolling out.
He's down. I can move you up to here, I guess. Capture that.
Armored Sentinel,
Oh boy, that's 1 point.
search and destroy.
Yeah, you can't really do much over here. Bring you up to here. Yeah, this is pathetic. Can't even get you into a position to be able to attack. Let's see here. You're here. I guess I can move you up one to here and see if I can maybe get to that top point to capture another point back. Yeah, it's 30. Yeah, your chances to hit isn't going to be very good because of the debuffs. That's 50. I don't know what's going on here. 50. I don't know why some of these squads are bugging out where you can't see them. Kind of weird. I've never seen this bug happen before. Move this guy down to here. Yeah, I think it's time to probably concede.
Search and destroy.
Right? Because, yeah, he's up at 75 points. I mean, I would have to capture back every spot to be able to not lose this match. So, yeah, he's definitely got this on lockdown. All right, well, that was an interesting experience. Definitely some things to think about. Vanquisher cannons, really good at long range and focusing down bloodthirsters and single targets like other tanks. Absolute shit against infantry. So going with I should have been able to win this match, but not with the guys I have selected here. So I think what I'd do is maybe one Vanquisher against the Chaos Forces, and then it'll take 3 attacks, assuming you can shoot the Chaos Forces to be able to take out a Bloodthirster. So if you have 1 Vanquisher, we'll get 1 attack and 2 tank commanders, and that'll be 3 attacks to take out a Bloodthirster. The rest of your units can sit there and use the Flamers to start taking out infantry that are coming towards you. The Chimera will be able to use a flamer every 3 turns and then have its multi-laser, which will help you mop out squads that are almost dead. The Cadians actually sucked pretty bad. Their grenades are not very good. I thought maybe if you did like a massive infantry build and have a bunch of grenades that you'd be able to throw out, that would make them to be highly effective against the Chaos Forces since they don't have a lot of armor. But that is not the case. I mean, we were finding they were doing anywhere from a grazed hit of 1 damage to no damage to maybe 15. So even after a flamer had weakened down some forces, I was still having to throw 2 grenades to do a squad wipe on them, assuming you had a bad roll. I mean, if you had a good roll, then it would just be a single grenade to take them down. but definitely not worth the points. I mean, I think, what, I have 3 of them there, so that's 35, 70, 105 points. I think that would have been enough for me to add flamers to everybody else to really help get those extra attacks, because if I had those flames, that would definitely have helped me clear things out much better. I did not try to see if the tank commander's ability to use those 2 AP for the increased splash damage would have been enough to take out a bloodletter squad. I would think it would be, assuming you landed all of your attacks. I don't know if it would be enough to take out the flesh hounds, but definitely a good job by our opponent. He did a good job stacking up buffs on his bloodletters there. I was kind of thinking he was going to do a soul grinder build on me, and so that was part of the reason where I'm like, well, if I bring a bunch of vanquishers, I should easily be able to snipe down any soul grinders that are there. But maybe that's what his thought process was as well. Now, those Rogel Dorn tanks would be really good too, because they have so many extra anti-infantry weapons just as a standard kit for lots of other attacks to help you take out a lot of models. And then their basic cannon also does good against things like the Bloodthirster and Bloodmasters as well. So that would have been an interesting experiment to play around with too. But yeah, the Vanquisher build was definitely not the way to go. That was a disaster. And then once I had to start conceding ground, I just couldn't get back up to capture those points back. And it definitely shows how good those bloodletters are at taking out the tanks once they close the distance. So you just gotta focus on them and make sure those dang flesh hounds don't keep locking you down, especially with the sentinels, because they when you're trying to retreat, you have to expose your rear, and that allows them to do additional damage into you. So that's definitely a big bummer. The Blood Crushers, they're kind of a nuisance, but even if you have to pull away from them, that's like 30 some damage, whatever, not the end of the world. I mean, over time that'll really stack up, but you should be able to keep dropping them. The annoyance is that you do have a minimum range with your tank commander's cannon, though. I think it's of 2 or 3, and then the Vanquisher minimum range must be like 5. I didn't realize it was going to be that long. So that definitely really handicapped my abilities here. But you should be able to win against the Forces of Chaos. That shouldn't be too hard of a matchup with what you got. I suppose you could also use your heavy weapon squads with the crack grenades to help take guys out, but I think they're going to be too easily taken out by flesh hounds. So I think the tanks and the chimeras are probably a better option. And then once they get close where they're going to die, you may actually want to strategically move them into zone of control, so that way you can use them to kamikaze and explode and blow up in the face of as many units as you possibly can to really weaken them down. Because when the tank blew up there, it had splashed everybody and just left like 2 units left on the Bloodletter squad. So if you imagine you can drop that by a bunch of guys and do a bunch of damage to more than 1 unit, that would definitely pay off. So I think that would probably be part of your strategy once you're starting to get overwhelmed, to weaken them, because then just having those 2 squads, they were doing 20 some damage instead of 150 something. So definitely things to take into consideration. So thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying these videos. If you are, please give my channel a like and subscribe. Encourage me to post more content for you. Have a great day.